Jasper. How you doing, man? I saw your video on getting your motorcycle being taken advantage of. Oh man, that really sucks. I gotta tell you, it's happened to me on my moped, and I had my moped tuned by this guy, and at first he did a great job. It was like a 3-day turnaround, and what happened was I crashed the moped, and then he took like a whole freaking month to turn it around, and it just took forever. It just drove me crazy. And the reason why I put up with him was because he was the best tuner on the island, and he really was the best. I mean, he had like a bike that well, what happened was when he did my moped, it was able to sustain 75 miles per hour on the freeway. And we're talking going from a 50cc to a 68cc, but he really knew what he was doing, and he just did such an incredible job. It was just unbelievably well done. Really well done. So I put up with him because he was the best, and everybody sure enough confirmed it, that he really was the best. Shoot, I can't do this. I was gonna chop everybody off there, but so anyway, there was a time when my moped was the only form of transportation. I had to sell the car because I just didn't have enough money for the insurance, and I didn't have a car, so I ended up getting a moped, that 50cc moped, and I hopped it up because I'm a heavy guy and I live up the hill. So, and I wanted something that I could at least, I think it's safer having that power available. And here in Hawaii, when you have a little moped, you don't need insurance, you don't need a motorcycle license, and so it served me well. So for 2 years I was on a moped, and for that month after I had the accident, I was on bicycle, man. I had to ask people for rides, and man, it sucked. It really sucked. I walked all over the place. Grocery shopping was a pain in the ass. I had to shop 3 times a week to get my groceries because I could only carry so much in my backpack. And man, it really did suck royally. I was not happy about that. Yeah. So I feel you, man. I really feel you. And recently I had I bought a Lexus as a project car. It was all beat up, and the paint was messed up, the engine was shot, the interior was torn up, and it really sucked. And so this guy said he was gonna fix it, and he originally had done some work on my other piece of crap, and he did a good job with that, and he did a good job with my friend's piece of crap. So I figured, well, he's gonna do a good job on this piece of crap, and he took about a month, an entire freaking month to get the work done, and it really sucked big time. So anyway, the result was I ended up I think it took like 3 or 4 months. He had ripped out the engine, he tried all these different things, and finally he sent it in to Lexus to get a new controller chip, and that fixed it. Basically, it was a new engine by the time he was done. It really was a new engine. And anyway, that was the deal. I ended up losing money on that, thinking that, I'm gonna fix the engine, gonna fix the paint, I'm gonna redo the leather, and then I'm gonna have this really nice car. And when he was done with the engine, I had paid 6 months insurance on it. Man, I had lost some money on this one. So that was Yeah, so I feel you, man. You know, I thought I was pretty sharp at not letting stuff like this happen, but couldn't help it. Happened again. So I feel you, you know. Oh, what can you do? Just hope things work out for you and your job there. I'm sorry to hear about the unemployment. I didn't know you had trouble.